and welcome back to Love Your Food. Today we have a super simple but really amazing recipe that you're going to love. This one is Bananas Foster. It's another dessert recipe for you. And as I said, super simple. This is actually going to be a pretty quick little video. And we're going to show you exactly how to make this classic from New Orleans. So let's get started with some ingredients here. The ingredients are pretty simple. It's butter and brown sugar, bananas obviously. With that, you want a little bit of cinnamon and a nice flavorful rum of your choice. Now I like to use a sweet rum. Black Whale works well, so does Kraken. You're going to start by getting your butter and brown sugar into a pan. Now here we have the brown sugar floating on a little butter boat. That's basically just so we can get a nice little coating of butter melted in the bottom of the pan before we get all the sugar in there. Just to help them melt together a little bit. Now this is going to make a pretty simple, almost caramel glaze as everything melts together here. At this point, you are safe to add things like cinnamon if you want a very cinnamony dessert, but we are going to add some a little closer to the end. There is a lot of customization that is available in this particular recipe. The amount of cinnamon you use, the amount of rum you use, the ripeness of the bananas you like. It's all very, very individual and personal. So here you go, our butter and sugar all melted together now. So while we let that just cook together for a little while, we're going to peel our bananas. Now we had some friends over. We were going to make 6 portions, so we're just going to cut each banana into 6. You might want to divide them into 4, whatever's easier for you. There we go. Each banana just going to go into 6 pieces here. And then once that mix is nice and frothy, we're going to start adding these bananas. Now, you want to cook the bananas until they're nicely coated with the caramel and just starting to brown. They should be soft, but you don't want them quite falling apart, so you can still see that you have pieces of banana in there. We like to keep them in nice big pieces in this recipe so that you can really see the banana that you're eating. Now there are versions of this recipe that also add a little bit of banana liqueur at this point. We normally feel like that's a little extraneous. We don't feel it's necessary, but if you want that little extra kick, a little dash of banana liqueur will not go amiss. So you want to get all those pieces of banana really nicely coated with that brown sugar and butter sauce. Now we're going to add some rum to this. Now, if you do this right, it is possible to get it to flame without using the 151. We did not succeed, unfortunately. Apologies on not getting to see the flame. But that is a traditional method of making this tableside at famous restaurants like Brennan's of Houston, Brennan's of New Orleans, where this recipe comes from. They would actually make it at the table. They would flambe the rum. Here you can see some cinnamon going in. And then they'd sprinkle the cinnamon through the flames, which would make these amazing trails of sparks through the flame, through the flambe. So once those are done, you're just going to put those onto the plate. And then you're going to spoon some sauce over top. And that's it. Simple, simple, simple. Really amazingly delicious. Actually incredibly rich. So a small serving will do, especially if you've had a very rich meal, something like our chili that you've seen in previous episodes. You do want a pretty small portion of these. It's extremely sweet, very rich, but awfully simple and really delicious. So if you like this, please do like and subscribe below. Thank you for our first 100 subscribers. We really appreciate it. We finally have our own personalized URL for our channel, which is great. And if you want to see any other recipes, please let us know in the comments below. And remember to love your food.